Let me say something that's going to sound wrong at first. If you're moving to New Jersey and you're spending all your time researching Hoboken, Montclair, Summit, or Short Hills, you're probably overlooking the best answer entirely. You're shopping the most expensive, most congested zip codes in the state and ignoring a region that outperforms them on nearly every measurable quality of life metric. I'm talking about Central Jersey, Somerset County specifically. I know a lot of people don't even believe Central Jersey exists. They'll tell you it's a myth, but the data doesn't care about that debate. The data says this is one of the best places to live in the United States in 2026. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why and exactly where it falls short. Both sides, full picture. One number before we dive in, the violent crime rate in Somerset County is very low. It's actually in the 98th percentile for safety in the entire United States. One of the safest 2% of all counties in America. We'll come back to that, but let's get into it. I'm Jan with the JMR team at Real Broker, based right here in Somerset County. In this video, I'm ranking the real best and worst places to live in Central Jersey for 2026 using verified MLS data, school rankings, and public safety records. No hype, no agenda, just the information you need before you sign anything. Drop a comment with where you're coming from and what you're looking for. I read every one. Let's go. Let's start at the top. Looking at over 18,000 communities on schools, crime, housing, and quality of life, Princeton Junction is the single best place to live in New Jersey. It ranks number 62 nationally, and it holds the number 1 spot in New Jersey for best places to raise a family and best places to buy a house, confirmed by multiple independent local outlets. When most people hear best town in New Jersey, they picture a skyline view and a $2 million price tag. Princeton Junction isn't that. Population, just over 2,000 people. Small, quiet, dense, suburban. Most residents own their own homes. No skyline, but genuinely exceptional schools. An exceptionally safe environment in the New Jersey Transit Station with direct service to Newark, New York, Penn Station, New Brunswick, and Philadelphia. The last point matters more than people give it credit for. Your commute is one of the biggest daily quality of life factors you'll live with for years. Princeton Junction solves it without putting you in the city. Transit access, safety, schools, community, stability. That combination is why it keeps landing at the top of these lists. This point affects everyone, not just parents. Thinking about relocating to New Jersey? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is, this guide's 100% free. That's right. You heard me right. 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Somerset County Public Schools average top 10% of all public schools in New Jersey. Math proficiency 54% versus the state average of 38%. Reading 61% versus 49%. Those aren't close gaps. That's a consistent, significant academic advantage. At the high school level, Ridge and Montgomery consistently rank among the best in the state. School district quality is one of the most reliable predictors of home value stability. Towns with strong schools hold their value when other markets slide. If you're relocating from somewhere else and you are stuck paying private school tuition, that problem disappears when you move here. We touched on the crime number in the hook, 1.4 violent incidents per 1,000 residents per year. Let me put that in context. According to FBI data and local law enforcement statistics, Somerset County sits in the 98th percentile for safety nationally, safer than 98% of all U.S. counties, and these are independently confirmed figures. For reference, the national violent crime average is approximately 22 incidents per 1,000 residents. Somerset County comes in at 1.4. That's not a slight improvement. That's a fundamentally different environment. If you're coming from somewhere a smashed car window is just a cost of living, Somerset County feels like a different world. Kids walk to school. Doors stay unlocked. You run at 6 a.m. and the biggest hazard is deer. Princeton Junction gets the headline, but the everyday muscle of Somerset County is 3 towns: Bridgewater, Bernards Township, and Hillsborough. Bernards Township, which includes the village of Basking Ridge with an A+ overall grade. Warren Township earned its own A+ with a median home value of around $862,000, also A+ schools. And it's anchored by Duke Farms, a 1,000-acre nature preserve open to the public. Walking trails, bike paths, wildlife, one of the most genuinely underrated outdoor amenities in the state. Bridgewater is the most practically well-rounded of the 3. It sits where Route 22, 202, and 206 converge. Real access to the New Jersey Turnpike, I-78, and Route 287. If you commute by car to New York, Philadelphia, or the Route 1 corridor, Bridgewater is the hub. Dense retail and dining along Route 22, you're never driving 20 minutes for a grocery run. These aren't glamorous towns. They don't have Instagram-worthy downtowns. What they have is infrastructure, safety, excellent schools, and the kind of stability that people spend decades chasing. When your neighbors have been there 25 years and their kids grew up together, that's not nothing. That's community. According to the Realtor data, pulling directly from the official New Jersey MLS, single-family closed sales in Somerset County rose 12.5% in March year over year and are up 8.1% year over year to date. The year-to-date median sales price through March 2026 sits at $667,000. The demand is real, but here's the shift. Homes are sitting much longer. The New Jersey Realtors data shows March single-family days on market at 54 days, up 50% from 36 days a year ago. List price received dropped from 104% to 102.6%. Sellers are no longer triggering bidding wars. More Realtor data shows homes averaging 28 to 34 days on market depending on the period sampled, all pointing the same direction. Buyers have more room to breathe than at any point since 2021. Inventory is rising after years of tightness. If you've been waiting because the market felt too competitive, 2026 is the most buyer-friendly environment Somerset County has seen in years. That window may not stay open, but right now it's open. Before the challenges, I need to address one stat you'll see all over the internet. That Somerset County is the third healthiest county in New Jersey. That has a real ordinal ranking, but the people who run the national county health rankings discontinued numbered rankings after 2023. They now use a scaled model, not a leaderboard. What the 2025 data does confirm, Somerset County places in the healthier tier of New Jersey counties. Strong healthcare access, high income levels, low obesity rates. The underlying factors are real. I'm just not going to cite a specific rank that no longer exists. You deserve accuracy over hype. All right, let's talk about the real challenges. Somerset County has them, and I'm not going to pretend otherwise. The biggest one, it is expensive. The year-to-date median sales price for a single-family home through March 2026 is $665,000. Inventory is at 1.7 months, still a seller's market. Anything under 3 months is supply constrained. You're not walking in finding a hidden deal. And it's not just the purchase price. New Jersey property taxes are the highest in the country, and Somerset County is not an exception. A home at this price point can carry a tax bill of $12,000 to $18,000 per year, depending on the municipality. Stack that on top of a mortgage at current rates, and the monthly numbers get real fast. This is direct. Affordability is the primary constraint. Inventory is rising, but prices aren't dropping. If you're at the edge of your debt-to-income ratio, don't bet on appreciation bailing you out. Know your actual monthly number before you fall in love with a house. There is a more accessible entry point. The year-to-date median home value for townhomes and condos is $445,000 per the same MLS report. Not cheap, but a real option for buyers who don't need a yard. If you're coming from Manhattan or Brooklyn, $445,000 may actually feel like a relief. The second challenge is Geographic, and one of the most relocation videos skip entirely. Somerset County's southern border meets Mercer County. Mercer County contains Trenton. Trenton is one of the most dangerous cities in New Jersey. According to online statistics, Trenton recorded over 1,026 violent crimes per 100,000 residents. It consistently ranks among the top 100 most dangerous cities in the United States. Somerset County itself is not Trenton. The safety data we covered is accurate for the county as a whole, but the county is not uniform. There's a meaningful difference between properties in northern Somerset, Bernardsville, Far Hills, Bedminster, and the southern tier near Mercer County. That difference shows up in values, school district performance, and buyer perception. If you're looking at Franklin Township or Manville, pull the specific municipality's crime data. Check the school district for that exact zip. The county name alone is not enough due diligence. Hey guys, it's Jan. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to New Jersey. I've helped countless families make the move. So whether you're coming out next week or next month or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to New Jersey. Let's come back to where we started. I said focusing only on Hoboken, Montclair, and Summit might be a mistake. Here's what I meant. For what you'd spend in those markets, there's a version of your life in Somerset County that scores better on almost every metric that matters daily. Top 10% schools, bottom 2% crime nationally, direct rail to Manhattan and Philadelphia, a home that holds its value. The trade-off is real. The year-to-date median sale price is $667,000. Property taxes are high. If you're looking at the southern end of the county, do your due diligence at the neighborhood level, not just the county name. Those are the facts, not deal breakers, but they're not small print either. The 2026 market does give buyers more room than they've had in years. Days on market rising, inventory growing. If you've been waiting for the right moment, it's closer now than it's been in a long time. Princeton Junction is #1 in the state for a reason. Bernards, Hillsborough, and Bridgewater are A+ towns for a reason. Somerset County has been quietly building one of the most livable environments on the East Coast for decades. Most people are still sleeping on it. Now you're not. If this video gave you a clearer picture of Central Jersey, hit the like button. It costs you nothing and it helps this reach people who are trying to make the same decisions you are. If you're thinking about making a move, buying, renting, or just running the numbers, we put together a free Central Jersey relocation guide. School ratings, crime data, commute times, current pricing, town by town. Link is in the description. It's free. Take it. And if you want to keep going right now, the next video covers the specific towns where the New York City math still works. The broken down by transit, drive times, and price to value. It's a natural next step from this one. I'm Jan with the JMR team. We're based in Somerset County. We know this market and we're here when you're ready. See you on the next one.